This morning, I'm out in the Welsh countryside. Yes, we drove up last night, Thursday night, staying over for a couple of days. Cheeky Ben's got a triathlon in Llanelli on Saturday morning. So we're here for that. And I'm out this morning, Friday morning, get some miles in the legs. 40-mile ride, quite lumpy. We're in the Welsh countryside, gonna be hilly, picked a nice hilly route. But summer's finally arrived in the UK. We're mid-May 2024. And the sun's finally out. We've had so much rain, it's great to get out. Now I've had quite a busy training week. I did 100 and odd miles last weekend, 150 over Saturday and Sunday, Monday rest day, and I've had 3 days on the trainer. So an hour on Tuesday and Wednesday, hour and a half on Thursday, yesterday. So my legs are a little bit achy. So this won't be a fast one. This will be a zone 2, easy ride, all extra miles for Chase the Sun training. Gonna get out again on Sunday, probably put in another 80 miles then. But like I say, Ben's racing tomorrow, Saturday morning, so I'm not gonna get any miles in there with him racing and then driving back across the country. It's a good 6-hour drive. Anyway, let's get on and see what this route holds. Plotted a route, not sure how good it'll be, just plotted it off the Garmin. Already had a problem because it's plotted me on a trail, so I've had to change the route slightly. That's why I say around 40 miles. But we see, the sun is gorgeous. Look at that countryside, Welsh countryside, rolling away, some cows in the background. It's mega. I'm just out to enjoy a ride, really, to be fair. Just out riding my bike. I couldn't be happier. Beats working any day. That was a sharp little kicker. Stopped at the bottom as well to let the lorry by, but it's a tight little lane. It weren't really fair keeping behind while I was struggling up that steep climb. So I think he appreciated me pulling in, so that's good. Got to try and work with the other traffic on the road. Whew, I'm out of breath now. Only a few miles in. I'm about halfway up this climb, but steepest bit done. That was a nice downhill, but a little bit gravelly. Obviously I'm really on a nice little back lane, which is great. Hardly any traffic, perfect. But it does mean a bit of gravel in the centre, a bit of potholes on the edges, so can't open it up fully down the hills, but that's fine. I love these roads. These are my favourite type of roads to ride on. These little back roads, smaller than a B road. Oh, I love them. Not super great for ideal groups, for big groups, but for a solo or just a ride with one other person, they are pucker roads. You really got to find some of these if you've got some of these around you. So yeah, I definitely made sure I plotted some of these on the route. But like I say, it's a lumpy route, so we'll see how we go. Well, that was a proper steep descent. Oh. Now we're out onto a bit more of a main road, but it's definitely going to mean we've got to climb somewhere. Oh, actually this is going down a bit at the moment, so yeah, not just yet, but yeah, there's going to be some climbs after that descent, that's for sure. So the climb pro pointing out, look out, you got a big old climb coming up now, big one. So I'm going to put the camera away because I've got to get on and do this climb. I might have a stop at the top, got a nice bum with me, so maybe it'll be time to have that after this big climb, we'll see. Whew, that's that big climb done. That was quite stabby in places, not too bad, there's still plenty more to go, but I've stopped. I've only done 14 miles so far, so I'm not that far into the ride. I wouldn't normally bother eating, but I bought yesterday from the shop on the way over here a couple of gluten-free spice buns, M&S. These things are lovely, and I've got it in my backpack. As you'll see, I've got my Apidura hydration pack on today. Really, again, I'm just testing that. I've used it once on the Southwold Roubaix, very successful. Just had water in it. I had 2 carb bottles on the bike that day. Today I've just got water on the bike, and in the backpack I've put in 1.5 litres of water with 3 hydration tablets, 3 OTE blackcurrant hydration tablets. I just want to test using it again, really, see how I get on with it. I got on with it well, but I'm thinking for the first part of Chase the Sun, when I leave at 4:30 in the morning, I can't expect Michelle and Ben to be out that early supporting me, and through London it won't be that great for them to meet up with them. So my plan is to do the first 80 miles solo with other people, but with no support. So I'm going to fill this right up to 2 litres of water, 4 hydration tablets, and then put 2 500ml carb bottles on the bike. That with some gels, I'm thinking that should do me. So really, this is just to see how it does. What I do need to do is change the helmet. I have got it on the list to do. I do want to get a new casque one, a little bit more holes in. The current Ineos one that they're using, I think that's the design I'm going to go for. Can't remember the model number or name of it, but I think that's what I'm going to go for. I've got a Protone, bright yellow one for race and cross, which is great, and that really is, you know, quite aerated, but I just want something sort of in between. I've had this one a while, and to be fair, he's a little bit dented from food crashes in cross, so it ought to be changed anyway. Still, right, I'm going to eat this cake, get that in my gullet. I'm hungry, and then I'm going to do the next bit of the ride. But this is lovely, I'm enjoying it. I hardly seen any cars. Peaceful. Sheepy up there. It's all good. So, go get this ice bun down. I love them. Got to check these out. If you're gluten-free, get to M&S, check out the spiced ice buns. I'm not sponsored by M&S, but if they want to sponsor me with their gluten-free stuff, it's all good, because that gluten-free stuff ain't cheap no matter where you buy it from. Now, I know I said I love the back lanes, but these back lanes in Wales, some of them have barely got tarmac on. Certainly glad I fitted some 30mm tubeless at the weekend, so upgraded from my 28s to 30s. That's definitely helped, because the road surface has been bad. But hopefully, I think the second half of the ride is a bit more on more like B roads, a bit wider, a bit less gravel. Because my average so far, I've done like 18 miles, 22 to go, and I've done 12.5 average, which I know I wanted an easy-ish ride, but that is ridiculous. And that's just because on the descents you can't make any time up because they're so steep and sharp, bends. And on the uphills I daren't go too quick because it's gravel, it's very narrow, it's very bumpy, so I'm just keeping it safe. But like I say, I've got another ride on Sunday, so that'll be a bit quicker, a bit harder anyway. So this is nice, just get out. My knee's feeling a bit, I feel my patella over my left knee, I don't know why. I've been stretching, doing a bit of yoga, but I felt good this morning, felt quite supple, but it's just a little bit sore, so a little bit more stretching. Like I say, this is day 4 on biking, 3 on the turbo. Been quite hard days, so yeah, we'll see, give it a bit of rest. Got all day tomorrow to recover in it. Nothing hard for me tomorrow, Ben's racing, so all good for me. Right, let's get this next bit done. I think there's only one one more climb on this side, then it's quite flat, and then one big climb at the end. So yeah, most of the climbs are behind me now, so probably pick up some speed from that as well. So let's get going. Just spotted this lovely little stream. Gonna get a photo here. Looks like a nice place for a photo. So I'm now as far west on today's ride as I'm going to go. Not quite sure. Been through a little place, not quite sure what it's called. I'll put it in here, little title. And this looks over a lovely bay. So yeah, that's mega. Look at that. That is mega. And on a day like today, I mean, what's the time? 11:15. Fantastic view. Little, maybe old fishing village over there. Nice little beach. It's mega. Hardly passing any traffic. This is a mega ride. It's really nice riding over here. Like I say, I just need to refine the route a little bit to get it off some of the back roads, because I've gone a little bit mad with the back roads. But man, a view like this sort of thing beats work. And I need to retire, man, and just cycle around. That's what I need to do. You need to hit that subscribe and like button so that I can retire, just cycle and bring you videos, man. This would be great. This is fantastic. Yeah, lovely day. Right, a little bit more climbing to do, and then we'll see where it takes us. We'll be heading back towards Cloneffley now. Proper nice. Yeah, birds skimming the water. Look at them birds down there. Proper just skimming across the water. Really low. Not sure what sort of birds they are. Someone will hit it in the comments, I'm sure. Let me know. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous weather. Mega. It's like this for Ben's racing tomorrow. Phew, what's there not to enjoy? Just need to relax, enjoy and race, man. Have fun. Hey? Nothing's important at that age. 17, boom. Best years of your life. Right, let's get a bit more riding done. It's good. Enjoying this. Last big climb of the day done, and I knew it was a steepie, but geez, that was like 18-19% in places, and those percentages that went on for a while at that percentage. Whew, that's a tough one. My legs are cream crackers, man. Whew. After the last 3 days and that, whew, yeah, glad I'm having a rest day tomorrow. Well, of sorts. Yeah, but lovely. I don't see any cars. I'm just here next to a road. And nothing coming. It's like, you know, you can hear people around working in their gardens and cutting trees and whatever, but lovely. Yeah, fab. Well, I've got about 7 miles left to do. So I'm going to get that done, get back to the apartment, have some lunch, put my feet up. Nice. Just 3.2 miles left to go to roll back in. There's a nice little downhill descent. Always a little bit careful though, because you never know. Tight little roads like that, car could come the other way, smack straight on the bonnet. So I like to be a little bit careful. Safety first. I'm too old to keep falling off. It hurts. Takes too long to recover. And I've only got like about 6 weeks now to chase the sun, so I don't need any illness, any injury. I need just consistency all the way through now, and that'll do me. So yeah, let's get these last 3 miles done. That's the venue for tomorrow's triathlon start. Little beach start into that lake. And they closed the road off just up there. It's a little perfect course for the youngsters to learn on, to me. Pity we have to come so far for it, but it's a perfect course, and with weather like today, flipper mega. It's really good. So if it's like this tomorrow, it's going to make it a tip-top race day. Anyway, great ride. I enjoyed it. Drive's not too bad. A couple of close passes at the start, maybe one at the end, just as you come back into Clonefley. But when you're out and about, it's like being in Spain. Everyone was leaving me loads of room. So, yeah, it was great. Anyway, back to the apartment. It's a nice little apartment. Airbnb, 2 nights. Yeah. Ain't got no Wi-Fi though. How Michelle booked somewhere without Wi-Fi when me and Ben need Wi-Fi? You know, does she not realise I'm a YouTuber? I need internet connection. Luckily 4G, but yeah, never mind. Right, I'm gonna go around the front and shout at her to open the door. Hope you've enjoyed this one. You know what to do. Subscribe, hit that like button, and follow along for the next video.